Grab your boards. Welcome all surfers to Wavvy's Atlantic Ocean. Surf, 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 baby. You wanna surf on the title, Wavy? Yeah. Twerk, baby. For certain, she moving so perfect. Surf, baby. You wanna surf on the title, Wavy? Twerk, baby. I'm loving the way that you surf it.
All my niggas, they gang bang, and all these niggas do the same thing. Counting money, living insane. Steady mobbing, let my flag hang. Told them I'm ready. I'm throwing them monster like Randy. I know that these niggas can't stand me, but the automatic come in handy.
Yo, you already know it's ATM Wavy, aka Mr. OMG, and you know it's me in this Wavy's world. Salute to all the surfers for pulling up. You already know it's another Surfing Nation situation. You feel me? Alright, we about to hit that wave cave. Yo, you already know we in that good old wave cave. Salute to all of you, the surfers, for pulling up. And I hope everybody is doing smooth, man, mentally and physically, because it's real out here. Alright, we about to get right into this though. So, that boy Baby B Brazy is back once again. Mind y'all, I told y'all from the last video, the no jumper joints I did, the previous video to this one, so go check that out. You don't know what I'm talking about. But they had made mention in them videos about Ant losing his channel, which I didn't even know that happened, and B Brazy losing the second channel because he had the Who's Who's, which is the original, you know what I'm saying, unless he had one before that. But when I came across it, it was Who's Who's, then it was the Who's Who's LLC, and then it's Figaro Facts, you feel me? Figaro Facts with two S's at the end, you feel me? So go ahead, try to help him run the joint up, you know what I'm saying? Because some of y'all probably didn't even know, you feel me? I for sure didn't, but he popped up on my joint like, oh, that's the blood. Tapped in real quick, you feel me? And he was talking about the situation with Spoety Face. And you know, matter of fact, during like I said, that same time they was up there on No Jumper, but when Spoety Face was saying that he got in contact with this dude, Trevor or Tyler or Taylor, something like that, but supposed to be a white dude from North Cal, you feel me? And basically saying he got an interview or something like that, he was hinting towards, you feel me? So that was that Spoety Face for Esther's cousin, you feel me? So now the clip I got, you feel me, is from, like I said, the Figaro Facts, the new joint, and basically Brazy going to just speak his piece. So I'm gonna go ahead and run this clip, and after the clip, we'll be back to this.
As a member, I don't care about nothing else, because man, we man all day, and we get money and we do, it's supposed to be man. But you know what's happening. Bloods, and you know that you popping about me. Hope this shit didn't fuck up. And you know that you popping it and lying. Dead homies, I can't believe it. But hey, look, this is what I'm gonna say. The Who's Who's is always open for everybody. On West Side Lanes, my page is open for anybody. Look, I'm bouncing on anybody's life or whatever, because for somebody to bang it down that he just found some nigga up north with some shit with me on Devil Lanes, I didn't even want to say that on Lanes, but you just off the chain for that. It's foul, dead homies, nigga. I'm glad your homies on you, on Bloods and on F4G. And like I said, up north, I was with Ant and them. If Ant sit right there and then say, nah, it was with Peas, or none of these niggas, you know what I'm saying? I don't even be caring about that. I'm saying on the dead homies, people will say anything for content, gang. That's not me. On Bloods, don't throw my name and shit for content. On F4G, get up on me. Get up on me on the set. Nigga, no, I wasn't paying no mind, so niggas, Gang, sitting down with Munchie, he said something about the 40s. He said something about Nip before on the dead homies. Nigga, you sat down with him. On Bloods, you sit down with Adam. He was just talking about your cousin Hen. You no good. Dead homies. Turtle. Whatever. Your name ain't Spoety Face, so Turtle. On Bloods, you no good in the 40s, you know it. You know it. You can't tell me one nigga from Denver Avenue that I can't say get on the thing with. It's said first. I ain't worried about none of that. Take where all that somebody even got in your head and talking about you supposed to do this and this for this first and all that. Gang, I don't know where you going with that. All I say is this. You just said on the thing with Munchie, he said something about Nip before, he said something about 40s before, he said something about 6-0s before, he say all type of shit. Look, he saying this shit to your homie. Not me, gang. The who's on 412 was started from my shit, me talking about me and me only, my life, what happened in my life. On Bloods, don't forget y'all got me in this shit. 412. When Munchie started getting at me, dead homies. I'm not a blogger. I'm not in y'all LA shit until y'all got me into it. On F4G. Let me see something. Look, I'm not into. Y'all got me in that. You start telling me to get at my celly and stuff like that. So I got at you. On Bloods. That's that. You brung up my bro in it. You start bringing up KS in the streets and all that. Nigga, that's on DLB. Nigga, I told you, you bringing up him, you were just over there with him. Go back over there with him. You on the block with a bottle on the dead homies. My bros and them over there with chops, dead homies. You know, they prop guns, but bros over there with yops, dead homies next to you. Like I said, if something happened, bro, all you gonna do is drop the bottle, break, run into the gate, some dead homies. Figaro. These type of people talk about me on the dead homies and people DM me and say, hey, whoopty whooping them talk about you. Don't DM me telling me nobody talking about me on F4G. These is the type of people that y'all gonna DM me and say don't talking about me. Don't DM me on Bloods. If you fuck with me, don't DM me and tell me no nigga talking about me. JM, unless it's something true. Damo. They talking about some weird shit. Don't put, I don't want to hear it, gang. Bloods, they know how to get at me. I'm a member on Bloods. I call in. I got all my homies on the phone. I collect the dough. I tell the homies we're gonna drop the shit for all the homies for the dough. And on Bloods, when stuff happens, I'm on the phone with my bros. It's on. I'm not no weirdo. I'm sure not no turtle weirdo type nigga. Y'all thought Spider was. Y'all thought everybody thought somebody was somebody till the Who's came out. When the Who's came out, everybody started left and right being bad peoples. GM, I don't care if it wasn't about the Who's or it was on Bloods. When the Who's brack last year, keep it 109th Street. For everybody that watched this, if y'all watch this right now, when the Who's cracked last year, then that shit booted off. On Bloods, I remember the net was right, like, and you just booted it off. Everybody popping it, and everybody bad peoples, dead homies. JM, on Bloods, I'm on the streets, I stomp. Yeah, I ain't got no weird shit, no smut, ain't nobody marking me, ain't nobody talking to me crazy. I don't care about no money. No. Yeah, forget. Yeah. I like that. I keep it facts, and Figaro facts. It was 3 enemies with each other, and none of y'all got down, and none of I don't know what y'all let Whack tell y'all to start on 10 lanes, but y'all foul for that. On the dead homies, I'm not even gonna play it. None of that. I ain't even gonna be around the bush. On dead homies, I'm gonna be 109th Street now. without even being like that. That's some girl, man. Y'all foul for that. And for all the members in the city and all that see that on Blood Gang, and don't tell them that it's boo, but we ain't don't ever for a second think that that's we pressing that on Bloods. Yes, we black and we too strong, one love. But on 10 on Devil Lane, real members is not saying let's have the Hoovers. I mean, let's have the 8 Trays, the families, and in the 40s get together on there on Bloods and talk about gang other people and then gang up on the female because she telling y'all the truth. Y'all got a female on there, dead homies telling y'all how to gang bang. Y'all got a female on there telling y'all how to gang bang. Please keep me off there. And she's right. She telling y'all, how you talking about me and who I'm fucking? If you amigo, y'all ain't squab, y'all ain't running to each other about no action. You said fuck his dead homies, you said this, you this before. Figaro. Y'all this before. Man, only amigos I'm being bull with on the dead homies. This is the straw. Only amigos I'm being bull with is some niggas I done did it up with, or they brothers, they niggas. For instance, say if I done did it up with, for instance, oh girl bad, I done did it up with people like Dog, Folo, them. But if I read it to them, yeah, dead homies, and they with they peoples, they with they bro, on lanes, cause I'm breathing. But that ain't never be the case. It's always if I'm breathing. Damo, I ain't never got caught out of nothing. In that county jail, Olays, who called me out? Out of all the phase I spoke on, dead homies, who called me out? Or am I always the one that say, yeah, then I got up on peace, even though he bigger, yeah, let's do this, get this out of the way, boo, boo. Exactly. And then nobody came on here and said I capped about him. No Migos, nothing, nigga. I always talk about names that nobody know. Munchie be on here talking about I got down with old boy from 6 old. He ain't say no name. He talking about a nigga dead and all type of shit. Stop it. Basket nigga, they Clavo. Man, shut up. We don't even know where you from. Dead on me. Every basket up talk about it on GM, they comment on the shit, and everybody that was involved in it comment on it and say, them Rav, yeah. Say no. Man, stop it, nigga. I kept it the other night street on here. On Bloods, don't forget it.
Alright, so Brazy had a lot to say, you know what I'm saying? Y'all heard it. And of course the main thing he got out the way was basically like whoever this so-called Trevor or whatever his name is supposed to be, like basically like, oh, that's cat, you know what I'm saying? But while saying this, he also, made sure he took his shots for sure at Spoety Face for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, Munchie, because he don't rock with Munchie, so he, he said something, but towards that way. I believe he mentioned Whack or something like that, but I know for sure Spoety Face was like the main target because he's the one saying like he got in contact with the person and he's stamping it, blah, blah, blah. Now, in my video, I said it could just be a content thing, even though Spoety Face give off the aura like he's not like for the content, you know what I'm saying, for the views. But at the same time, I don't know. He's sitting next to Adam 22 now. I don't know, you feel me? But anyway, he spoke on that, made mention saying Spoety Face wasn't good in his hood. I don't know nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? I remember the DP thing came up, but I don't know nothing about that. But from the way Spoety Face talked, he said he do everything in his hood. So, hey, I'm not in his hood, so that I can't verify, but I definitely haven't heard enough pushback from like fellow 40s members saying anything about like Spoety Face can't come around nothing like that. You know what I mean? I haven't heard like a abundance of these type of comments or anything. So with that being said, I don't know how true or false that is. And you know, he took a shot at Munchie B and saying how you know, he ain't active, he ain't this and that. Like, he like, which I'm sure right now he's not, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie, I've heard, including Spoety Face, hearing Spoety Face say it, that like from a lot of his ops, I'm talking about from, you know, who Inglewood families beef with, you feel me? And saying the contrary, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, when Munchie B had his vision, nigga, that he was out there tripping, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, I've heard too many different dudes say that, so I know Bray just either saying like that just to be popping it, you know what I mean, because he don't rock with him, or he just speak by like present time, like, nigga, you ain't doing nothing, which is at that point, that's obvious, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, he made mention of the stories he tell and how he don't be saying names, he just say what gang. I do the same thing. You feel me? I don't mention dudes' names. You go to the Wavvy Stories playlist. There's a playlist dedicated to the Wavvy Stories. And I got the Wavvy and Dizzy Adventures playlist too. I mean, that's like a branch off of that. You know what I mean? With me and my brother, like some of our stories. But anyway, if you peep, I don't be saying dudes' names that be, especially on the receiving side, you know what I'm saying? Like, because the whole thing is not to like try to bash nobody. I'm just telling stories. You feel me? So, I do that. I don't care if nobody, you feel, you gotta say a name to believe it. If it's that deep, listen, man, there's a lot of other dudes that don't mind saying people's name, you feel me? Even if whatever come with it. For me, it's just, I ain't doing that. That's just trying to stir up something, you know what I mean? At least where I'm from, man, I'm from North New Jersey, you know what I'm saying? That's gonna stir up shit. I don't care what nobody talking about. I done already heard shit about certain stories I done told, you feel me? So, miss me with that, right? So I can't really be on Bray's side with that statement either. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Like, so what? So with that being said, Brazy is basically overall just making it clear like that's not gangster, or in his term, that's not riders. You feel me? Like, now I'm saying that Spoety Face putting something on his name that ain't true. Oh, and he said something about Ant too. He like he said something like Ant was right there, but he didn't really go in on Ant. But he like Ant was right there. But I might have missed. I don't know if I missed, but y'all tell me. I mean, if I missed this, but I know Ant for sure said something. I remember that. Like I said, I did the reaction to it already. I know Ant said something because he like, well, I know me and Brazy was in YA together, because that's when this supposedly had happened during his YA term. You feel me? And he like, we was in YA together, and at least from his knowledge, wasn't none of that going on. Now, when somebody say to my knowledge, you know what I mean, and while I was there, because he did say he ended up getting like flighted. I mean, not flighted, he ended up flighting somebody, and basically he got sent up after that, like sent up to a prison. But he ended up having to get, you know what I mean, do what sometimes duty calls for, you feel me? So he did, by saying that, it's like, yeah, and that's all you could say is, yeah, while I was there, it wasn't nothing going on. Of course, when you say that, that'll leave it up in the air for somebody to grab it, like, so it could have happened while you wasn't there, nigga, you feel me? And that automatically would like X him out of the defense on Bray's side. So unfortunately, that's how that could possibly turn out. And the way they be, you know, the way the internet thing goes, somebody might try to use that type of ammo, you feel me? But anyway, all in all, it's like this here, you feel me? Oh wait, I'm about to close out. The one thing he did mention that I gotta get some pushback too, because man, y'all know how I do, and I say it all the time, keep saying it's the reminder. I keep it all the way real over here, you know what I'm saying? And I rock with Brazy, but yo, sometimes he be tripping. You feel me? Like, that's just the type of homie I am. I'm gonna tell you, he be tripping. You know what I'm saying? So he big on the, yo, how y'all sitting down with y'all enemies? He always bring this up doing even other videos, like when he bring up like Munchie and Spoety Face, for instance. You know what I'm saying? Or, well, it was Brick Baby. That was the first thing, like Munchie and Brick Baby. You know what I'm saying? Because those are op hoods too. You know what I'm saying? But the neighborhood, like the 40s, that's in there too. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's where Spoety Face from, for those that didn't know. But anyway, he always made comments like that. He made a comment during this video, so I'm gonna speak on it. You smell me? There's nothing wrong with having op homies. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna just speak from me, the same way I spoke from with the whole Munchie telling the stories and not saying dude's name, but he'll say what dude's from or something like that. But Munchie do say some dude's names sometimes. I've heard him say some dude's names before. You know what I mean? So actually, I just had to think about that because I rock with go tapping with Munchie. If you don't know, his joint is morals over money. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's over like OVA. You know what I mean? But word. Munchie B. I rock with Blood too. You smell me? I mean, both of these homies and all that. You know what I mean? But I know they got their own thing out there, so I ain't gonna speak on that. But anyway, that right there, sitting down with dudes you opposition with, I be on the phone to this day with my quote unquote op, because at the end of the day, yeah, if you want to generalize it, yeah, we know who we got beef with. But at the same time, we know who we rock with. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't really be on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though I understand, like, he's in prison, so me have been incarcerated and all that, I know how that could go too. Because when you in jail, certain, like, everything is pressed to the max. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like old school banging and everything going on. Once you get back, it's back to the basics, like how it was made to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I got incarcerated today, you know what I'm saying? Hope y'all heard that, knock on wood, but we're not doing that. But guarantee you, as soon as I walk in there, I'm back on that too. What you mean? And I'm still young, vibrant, not programmed. You know what I'm saying? So I'm already ready to go like Terminator. But that's the time and that be going on when you in there. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? The others gonna be on that. You feel me? Unless you about to be folding. The only people that get away with on some more laid back type of tip is the older dudes. You know what I'm saying? I'm not considered an older dude. You know what I mean? So it's like, nah, I'm still too fresh to be out here trying to, you know what I mean, cruise through. Nah, you know what I mean? But that's just what it is. So I understand his mindset too, because he's been incarcerated for mad long. He got his reputation from the streets. So, you know what I mean? I get it. But at the same time, I salute Ant, Break Baby, Spoety, you know what I'm saying? Munchie, you feel me? Like, I salute this for being able to sit down and all that. You know what I mean? Like, you feel me? Like, there ain't nothing else for me to say about that. So I don't agree with Brazy with the whole ideology behind that. But I understand where he's coming from. You feel me? Because, you know, once upon a time. So anyway, with all that being said, free Brazy, you smell me? Free my homies, free your homies. Get that out of the way. You know what I mean? And we're gonna see if this Taylor, Trevor, I know it start with a T, my nigga. And he supposed to be, you know, playing for the alphabet gang. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna see. And hopefully the dude don't pop up and get himself in a situation because he's trying to get some airtime. You feel me? So we gonna see, man. We gonna stay tuned. So anyway, with that being said, you feel me? You already know. It's ATM Wavy, aka Mr. OMG, and you know it's me. And this is Wavvy's World. Salute to all the surfers. Wait, let me say it again. Salute to all the surfers for pulling up, man. No, I appreciate every single time. So I appreciate y'all hit that like, that hype. Know what I'm saying? Hit all that. Hit that bell so when I drop something that's going yell. You feel me? Hit that sub and holler at the blood. Join the Surfing Nation because we always waiting. You already know, man. It's last but not least. Always look both ways before you cross that street. Because you might get hit.
Wavvy. But if the boy tall slick, I'ma